Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel, or welcome to the channel if you're just stumbling across this video. So it is Jan, it's a fresh new year, we are in 2022. Seriously had to think about that then. I feel like the past few years have just kind of like merged into one in this whole pandemic and what is going on. So we are in a new year, it is Jan, and I thought this would be a good time to sit and do this video. As you can see from the title, I'm going to be reviewing my best and worst purchases of 2021. Again, need to think about that. So I did purchase a few luxury items last year, and I thought, like I said, it would be good to kind of review them. I know a few of you have been asking for reviews on like certain items, so I thought just doing kind of like a collection of what I brought last year and picking out my favorites. And I'm not going to say like worst, because I feel like worst is quite like a negative term to put it towards like the items that I have got, because normally I obviously think about it, I do my research before I buy these items, but maybe some of them that have been a little bit less expensive, or some of them that I just haven't worn as much, because one of the items I actually have had to go and buy again, which shows how much I love it. So I'm going to get straight into it and review what I love and what I don't. I'm going to start off with the most recent purchase, and that is these earrings that I'm wearing. So these ones actually, no, I take that back. These ones were a gift. I'm going to take them out and properly show you them. These Christian Dior ones, I absolutely love them. They're the hoop shape. I did kind of show these, I think, in Vlogmas, the last few vlogs. You guys know I was on the hunt for a nice pair of earrings. So Chris actually got me these as a little Christmas present, so I was really surprised on the day, because we actually did go shopping together and he saw me buy these ones. So I did buy these myself. I will show you a bit more up close once it focuses. There we go, it's focused now. I don't know why it's only letting me show you the one. So you can see it's got the CD and then the drop down pearl, and I just think these are so pretty. So I originally went into the Dior in Harrods and I picked out the one with the big pearl at the back, and the CD was a lot bigger. And I've spoke about this in my Vlogmas. The guy, the sales assistant, he was so nice, and he made an exception. He was like, I know you have really tiny ears, so go and try them. Take them back, try them in your ear, because the sales assistant basically said, we don't think it's going to suit your ear, but obviously if it is that the case, you can come back and swap them. So I did take them away, they didn't fit my ear. I came back and I swapped them for these. So Chris actually saw me get these, and then I obviously felt bad on Christmas Day, because he was like, I had already got you these ones, which are the drop downs. They have the diamantes here and the CD. So they're a very much different earring. This is more, a bit more like, I'd say a bit more evening-like with the pearl, and then these are more kind of like day-to-day with the hoops. So I have really tiny ears, so these two actually fit my ear really nice. So I love these purchases, these little Dior earrings. They're a little bit obviously more affordable on the designer luxury side, and I just think they make a nice little statement in your ear. And the reason I really wanted them was because I loved my Chanel ones so much. I got these Chanel ones quite a few years ago, so it kind of doesn't count on the 2021 side, but I basically lost one on my birthday last year. And you know, when you love something so much, you feel like it's missing, I wouldn't say it in my wardrobe, but in my jewelry collection, because whenever we'd go out on an evening, it would be that earring that I put in. So I loved it so much, we went back after Christmas and I managed to get my hands on them again, so I will show you them. So these are the Chanel earrings, and like I said, I did purchase these a few years ago, but my god, I realised how much I missed them. I wore them so much, and I just kept going on to Chris. I was like, I really want these earrings, and bless him, he had actually gone into all the Chanel stores around London before Christmas and they had sold out, hence why he went and got these ones instead. But we went back after Christmas and they'd had a restock, and I managed to get myself these. So that just shows how much you love an item when you feel like it's missing and you go and have to repurchase it again, because obviously sadly once you have one earring you have to buy the set again. So I kind of have like a backup now, if that makes sense. So they're my jewelry purchases that I made, along with my Dior ring, which I wear every single day. I get a lot of questions about this. This is it, and I absolutely love it. So it's got the diamonds around the side and then the Dior in the middle, but it's not too out there, because some of the Dior jewelry, they're like the big chunky chains, and that looks so nice on some people, but I just think for me, I like it a little bit more dainty. I wear it on this finger every single day. It is not tarnished. I wash my hands with it. Obviously I do take it off at night, or like if I'm doing my makeup or something, or like doing the washing up. But with the Dior rings, I actually found in the store they come really small, so this is actually the size large if you were wondering. But one of the best purchases I made last year, because like I said, it never leaves my ring finger. So I'm going to kind of work backwards in terms of the timelines of when I brought the items. So obviously they were my last purchases, the jewellery, and then the one before that was my Dior heels. Now I am so glad I got these. These were literally on my wish list for so long, and obviously over the Christmas period I have been wearing them. I'm actually going out this evening and wearing them for like a nice dinner date, and I just think these heels, like I said, they were on my wish list for a while. I'm glad I got them, and I know that they're just never going to date. They are beautiful. This is the style this year. They do kind of change a little bit, the slingbacks each year. So they have the chador along the side with a little bow. They're a slingback point, and these are the 10cm heel. So the sales assistant, again, the same guy that helped me with my earrings, helped me with these shoes, because he was like, these are the perfect size height for you if you don't want something that's going to be uncomfortable. Because for me, whenever I go out and I wear heels, I just regret it, because I'm like, I just want to go home, so my feet hurt. Whereas I've had 2 people recommend these who have the shoe and were like, Chloe, they work, they're comfortable, and the heel in this, if you can see, it's got this kind of groove here. It makes it a little bit more comfortable for your foot to sit in. So absolutely love these. These are definitely one of my favorite purchases from last year, and I was lacking I don't have any designer heels in my wardrobe, so I feel like these were the nice kind of entry point to introducing them to my wardrobe. Okay, and then the next purchase was this jumper. Now I never usually purchase luxury items in terms of clothing. It's normally always accessories, you know, like earrings, rings, belts, shoes, bags, because I just feel like they're a little bit more timeless. I can wear them with a lot more in my wardrobe, and they just are a statement in themselves, an accessory. So I never normally go into clothing. So this is actually probably one of my first pieces of luxury clothing that I brought, and I had this kind of on my, I'm not going to say like my wish list, but I've been eyeing it up for a while. Every time I went into Selfridges, like the lady saw me, I was eyeing up the jumpers. I tried a few on in different colours, in the grey, I think it was the black, and then I went back in with my friend and I started trying them on because I knew that I really liked the jumper, and I know something like this, that's, you know, it's not a trend piece. Like, this is always going to be timeless jumper. It's never going to go out of fashion. So I literally tried the black, tried the grey, and I was about to walk away, and she's like, we've had one in this colour, and I was like, I bet you it won't be my size. This is actually the size 38. So I like my jumpers, you guys know, and like my blazers and stuff, a little bit bigger, because the reason I wanted this jumper was to wear like a nice white shirt and have the collar coming out of it, because I thought it would go quite nice with the white detail of the Prada. And you know what, I brought this jumper and I was really and I came home and I was like, did I spend a lot? Because it is a lot of money on one piece of clothing item. And I had mixed opinions. Like, my friends were like, yes, keep it, love it, never gonna go on a date. My sister was like, that's a lot of money to spend on a jumper. Chris was like, I like it, but are you gonna wear it a lot? And I have to say, I've worn it so much. I wore it on my birthday, I've worn it numerous occasions since. It's just one of those pieces that I know I can throw on with loads of different pieces. Like, I've worn it with a shirt underneath, I've worn it on its own, leather trousers, shorts, leggings. So I do love it. And okay, so sticking with Prada, and this is actually the first year I've brought anything from Prada and I ended up purchasing 3 items. I also got this bag. So I didn't get this from the Prada store or like Harrods or Selfridges where I normally kind of shop. I actually got this from Bicester, so I got it from the designer Prada outlet there, and it was a really, really good steal, and I'm glad I've got it. And I have to say, I've been wearing this bag to death. I wear it so much, and this is something that I really wanted in my wardrobe. I needed a bigger bag, kind of like a tote bag this size. So this is the medium size. I tried the small, the medium and the large. There was literally a price difference of like £30 from the medium to large, which I couldn't get my head around, but I ended up going with a medium, and I'm glad I did. I can fit everything in this. I recently traveled to Spain and I use this even as like one of my travel bags just to take on the plane, because I could fit everything into it. So this is what I was lacking, and it's definitely filled that void. So I can't find a link to this exact bag, but I can find a link to the Galleria style tote bag, which is pretty much the same. So I will link that down below along with all the other pieces that I'm showing you. I will try and find links. Hopefully they're still available online, or I'm able to find it on the online retailers for you guys. So yeah, like I said, this was an absolute steal. I saved a lot of money on this bag and I wear it so much. So this definitely has to go in one of my best purchases from last year, and I really love the fact it's got the gold hardware. It's just simple, it's classic, and it matches with so much. And then the other Prada purchase was these sunglasses, and again, these have to go in one of my best lists because I wear these so much. Like, you would have seen over on my Instagram, you would have seen that these glasses, I shoot a lot of my outfits with them. I just think they're so chic. I love the shape. It's kind of got a bit of that 90s feel. It has the Prada logo here, very subtle, and then the shape of them I just love. I feel like it suits my face. They match with everything. They're black. I'm really, really glad I got these. So like I'm kind of saying all my items are my best purchases, but looking back, that's actually a really good thing, because then I know I've got my value for money out of them. I know I wear them a lot, and I'm not just kind of spurging money on pieces that I just sat in my wardrobe. So the next one is going to be one of my best purchases again, but don't worry, there are some items that I will be reviewing that maybe aren't on the good list as well. So this is the Chanel brooch. I always keep it still in the packaging. And you would have seen I wear this a lot over on my Instagram. I style it with so many of my outfits. I think something like this is so key and timeless, and it can just make an outfit. A simple all black look, put this on your blazer or your coat, and it just looks chic. It looks more expensive. It gives it that luxury little touch, like a chef's kiss, and I love it. I just think this is so beautiful. So it's got the pearls going through it. They obviously do a lot of different Chanel brooches. This was around, I think around the 500 mark. I've got a little bit of a fluff here on it. So it's, you know, it's on the lower end of designer purchase when it comes to it. So I think something like this can just really make an outfit. Like, even if I was wearing this jumper, I feel like probably maybe not because of the stripes. I like it when it's with more of like a plain outfit. But you can even put this, like, say if you had like a little beret, like on your hat, you can use a brooch in so many different ways. So now going with like the timeline of my purchases, I think this was actually one of the next purchases that I got. It's this Anya Bing Cat, and along with this I did also get the t-shirt. I'll put a picture of the t-shirt up. I have styled it before over on my Instagram. Love the t-shirt. I think it's just like a great band tee. Obviously it's the Anya Bing one that you can just wear with those different outfits. It's really versatile. And I do like this hat. However, it's going to go into my worst pile because I just don't think it's worth the money. It is literally just like a regular cap. I mean, I've got a lot of fluff on it at the minute. I need to use a lint roller, but I just feel like I could have just got a regular cap. Like, I love like my New York Yankees caps. I don't know with this one. I like it, and I feel like it does make outfits, you know, put together sometimes. Like, you know, if you don't want to do your hair or something. I wore this with an outfit in Paris, and it's just like it makes your outfits look quite casual. But I just think maybe this would go on. I like it, like I said, but I'm going to put it on the worst list because I just don't think it would be worth spending that much money on a hat. And another item that I'm going to say is probably on my worst list, and I don't actually have it anymore because I have sold them, was my Garni Boots. So I did purchase these through Farfetch, and there's probably nothing wrong with the boot, but just after wearing them like 1 or 2 times, I just felt like they were so heavy on my foot. Like, they just felt like they were weighing me down. The boot just felt way too chunky, way too heavy for me, and I felt like I just wasn't really matching it with a lot of my outfits. So I did end up selling the boots. They were in really good condition. Like I said, I wore them like 1 to 2, 3 times max. So that would probably go on my worst list for my purchases, because obviously I've sold them, I didn't get use out of them. Okay, and the next purchase is the one that you can see here behind me on the bag hook. I will link these bag hooks down below, by the way. I have a few, and I think they're just so great for storing your bags, especially one like this, which is a shoulder bag. I don't want to lose the shape of it, so I think it's a great way to store it, and it's nice to have it out on display. So this is the YSL Hoba Bag. This came in last year, and it was a hit. I absolutely love it. It comes in like a few different colors. You've got black, the crocodile black leather, but I went for the white. So I did purchase this kind of like the back end of summer, and I don't have a white bag in my collection, and this is so me. It's so in keeping with my style, this 90s feel of the shoulder bag with the gold hardware. I love YSL bags. I have the Cabas bag, and I've also got the other one on loan, which I will show you. So I purchased this from Farfetch, and I have 0 regrets. I wear it so much, and I was wondering like, oh, would I wear it a lot? The fact it doesn't have like a longer strap, but I love this shoulder bag style of just having it like this. I think it looks so chic. It's so 90s. I love it. The only thing with it is obviously you can't fit loads of things in it, so it is kind of more, I'm not going to say like evening bag, but you wouldn't go out all day with this. Like, if you did need to, like, for instance for me, like if I need to take my camera, everything, I can fit what I need, like my essentials, like my purse, my phone, my bag, my makeup. So definitely happy I got this. Like I said, it is still available online. It comes in a few different colors, and I will link link it for you, from Farfetch. Very happy with this, always love YSL purchases. And this baby is definitely one of my favorites. Have I said that a lot in this video? I don't know, but it goes to show that I really do like the designer purchases that I made last year, and I have been getting my wear of them, because this Chloe woody tote bag, by God, I've got my cost per wear out of it. I love it. I went for the medium size. I did go into store. You will have seen it in one of my vlogs from past last year. I got it in the springtime. And it's just one of those bags, like I said, it's kind of like my Prada tote bag. I can fit everything in this. I can fit my laptop. I wear this so much when I'm running about, running errands. I'm in the city all day. I've got meetings. Just because I know I can fit everything in it. It still looks chic. Do you know what? I kind of had the intention of this being like a summer beachy bag, but I still wear it now in the autumn, in the winter. It matches with my outfit. So it's got the brown sort of like tan leather and then the canvas of the Chloe. A lot of you are asking on my Instagram if it's been getting dirty, and you can see it's really not. It's really kept clean, it's kept its shape, it just hasn't worn, and I think that's just such a good sign of a bag. And obviously it has my name on it, I'm gonna love it, but I just think this was such a great purchase. I think it's a great price for the bag. Like I said, there is a few sizes, and I feel like the medium works for me. The large would probably be a bit too big for my body. The fact I am a bit on the petite side, I feel like it might have been just a bit overbearing, and when I tried it on in store, I just preferred the way the medium sat on me, and the straps just sit perfect here on your shoulder as well. So absolutely love this. I do love Chloe stuff. I have been looking at the other Chloe bags, but I'm really glad that I did get this woody tote bag. And again, I'm going to be wearing this throughout this year, throughout the summer. It just makes such a lovely bag as well in the summer as like a kind of beachy bag, like I said. So like I mentioned, I have been using this YSL bag. Now this is the sunset bag, however this isn't a purchase of mine, so this is kind of why I've left it till last, because this has been on loan now for a few months through Forward. I am working with them, so they have loaned me this bag. So you might have seen it a lot over on Instagram, how I've been styling it with my outfits, and the reason for this is because I was actually looking to purchase this bag, and I think that's such a great way with designer and luxury items that you can loan bags from different you know, different places. You can use like Forward, I know you can do it from like Cocoon Club. There's just a few different places that you can loan, and I think it's a great way, even if you've got like an event or a wedding, you don't want to invest in a big purchase, you can just loan it out for a few days, weeks, months, however long it's going to be. So I have actually been wearing this bag a lot. As you can see, I've been styling it a lot over on my Instagram, and it was a good way for me to test and trial it to see if it will fit into my wardrobe and if I will wear it. However, I am going to kind of not, this is going to sit in the middle. It's not on my worst list because, like I said, I've been wearing it a lot. I love it. I love the fact it has a long chain. I love a crossbody bag. I just think it's so versatile for the day and then also in the evening with the top handle as well. And again with the gold hardware, and I like the fact that it's black, it's simple, it's minimal, it just works. And the size of it is nice as well with a crossbody, because some bags I've tried on crossbody before, I feel like they've just been a bit too clunky. If that's the word, you guys know what I mean. But the only downfall with this bag, and I feel like I had to do a review of it because it's very boxy inside. Now I can fit a lot in here. I do actually fit like my camera, my makeup. I mean, in a minute I've got like my inhaler, my makeup, my Chanel card holder. Like I do have a lot in here and I wear it a lot. But I just feel with the fact it's so boxy, like there's no give in it, and I have to literally take everything out of the bag just to find one item, and that's really annoying. Like say if you're trying to get on the tube or you're in a rush, like I literally have to pull out everything because of the boxy fit of it. Like you can see with my hand going inside, it doesn't have a lot of give. It's a very boxy bag, which has been a little bit of a downfall for me in the terms of thinking of buying it. So I do want to purchase a bag this year. I have had my eye on the Dior ones. Now I do like the bobby bag and I do like the saddle bag. I do also love the mini Dior lady bag. So the fact that I love this bag, I have to say it's been useful. I wear it a lot, but I don't think I would actually purchase a sunset bag just for the fact that I don't find it easy on the go, if that makes sense. Okay, so that is it. I feel like they are the items that I brought in 2021. I feel like I'm going to end this video and be like, I totally forgot about that item, but these are kind of the pieces that have been like the forefront of my mind, the ones that I obviously use a lot, and kind of going down in a timeline of when I brought them as well. So hopefully you did find this video quite interesting. I love watching reviews like this, especially if I am looking at purchasing a designer bag. It's really good to hear another opinion on it. And like I said, these are all just my personal opinions. You guys might have different views of these items or purchases that you've made as well. So I hope you did enjoy it. Please do give it a like if you did, and it's a really good indicator for me. I can come back with a lot more videos like this. I know a lot of you ask over on Instagram, like, what do you find the best first purchase that's a good designer, kind of like intro to purchasing into luxury items. So maybe I could come back with videos around that as well, and maybe sort of the more affordable pieces and getting into designer and luxury buys, because I've obviously built up sort of a collection now, and like I said, I do have a few items on my wish list for this year. I am looking at purchasing a bag, like I mentioned with the YSL one. I do like the Dior ones, and you guys know, if you've been watching my videos for a while now, my vlogs, I have been trying to hunt down the Chanel loafers for over a year. I have gone to all the London stores, I've gone to the Paris store, and I've just not been able to source them. However, when I did go in for my Chanel earrings, they did have this style in. I will put it on the screen, I post it on my Instagram, and I have been thinking about them. The only thing that's putting me off is they are patent, so I'm thinking maybe they won't be as comfortable, but I have also had my eye on the boots, so we will see if they do come to life this year. And also, like I said, I am looking at purchasing a bag that's going to be a bit more wearable, because obviously the YSL one is on loan. Hopefully this covers a lot of the purchases I made, like bags, accessories, jewelry, just a nice little mix. So I hope you did enjoy the video. Please do give it a thumbs up, like I said. If so, make sure to hit subscribe so you don't miss the upcoming content, and hopefully what I do purchase this year as well. So I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you.